Okay, let's go for one more run. So, I guess I should just be using Umbra now, since I've just unlocked it. Commune with the ancient Umbra Shroud. The original residents of Hell mine the Crucible for precious materials to help in the fight against Seraph. So, we have Penumbra, 2020. Oh, 3 floor capacity, I see. And Shade Splitter, add a common or uncommon morsel unit to your hand. Okay. No idea how that goes. So, well, I need to do all of those. So honestly, I might just as well use the random button. I'll not be using a random button that often, because I at least want to be able to, you know, choose those cards, the variety of it, because it's pretty important. But right now, I might as well just use random for once. And Covenant rank 6, add the copy of the primary clan starter card to your starting deck. So it's specifically the primary clan starter card. So it will be one more Shade Split then. The common or uncommon morsel unit. Well, we'll see how that goes. Let's go. Prismal Dust. Consume. Apply 1x damage shield. Nullifies the next source of damage. Okay. Okay, I can scale by the amount of mana that you put in it. Doesn't seem particularly useful, but we'll see. Gulima, restore 2 health to friendly units and deal 2 damage to enemy units. That's actually really good. Arguably, Vent could be better though, but, you know, if you get some magic power into that thing, that is very decent. And Feast. Trigger feeding on units with eaten abilities. What? Eaten. After the next round of combat, this unit will be eaten by the front unit without an eaten ability. One more time. After the next round of combat, the unit with eaten ability will be eaten by the front unit without an eaten ability. Okay, I think I get it, but I need to see like the actual units with that ability first. And this spell allows you to trigger feeding. Okay, we'll see how that goes. Okay, we'll get that. So, Talos the Architect, fell the Wings of Light. This does not really tell me anything that important. And Seraph attacks every turn, applies melee weakness to your front unit, and gains attack on rally and incant. Okay, that's... we'll see it when we get there. That doesn't really affect any of my decisions for now. So, what do we start with? 2 artifacts, by the way. Well, let's start with an upgrade, actually. So, summon plus 2 capacity on this floor. That's pretty good. Or trample. And actually plus 1 capacity to the champion. I like plus 2 floor capacity. Is there like some sort of a maximum capacity? I'm pretty sure there should be some max capacity on each floor. Well, anyway, let's go with a plus capacity, sure. Sounds decent. So, get an artifact. Cheater's Hand, draw +1 and then return 1 card. That is incredible. That's basically draw +1. That's really, really, really good. And when played, your oh my god, those are rough. When played, your champion gains plus 50% attack. Or spells get an extra upgrade slot. Or X cost cards get +3 to the X value when played. Oh my god, this is rough. Oh, by the way, we are actually awoken, I think. I think that's awoken. Yeah. Well, Glimmer is awoken thing, so yeah. So restore now. Anyway, this will not be a mark of a champion, because, well, I don't really see him as a damage dealer, as a primary damage dealer right now. So getting like plus 50% attack when played is not that relevant. It's not that important. Extra upgrade slot for spells? Maybe. This thing though. gets like +3 to my Prismal Dusts. That's +3 instances of damage shield. Oh my god, that's so good. That's so good. That makes them at 0 mana as though I've played them at 3 mana instead. While still spending 0. That's incredible. I will actually try that. Okay, and is that it? Well, let's go then. Spikes 3, get 75 gold. Hell yeah. Return Deadweight, please. So I can Glimmer. I definitely should Glimmer by the end of it. Should I just start with Penumbra on floor 1? Probably not. There is no real reason for it. Just get it on floor 2 instead. So, what is that about Shade Splitter then? What does it do? Morsel Excavator. Eaten. Eater gains +3 attack and lifesteal 1. Okay, one more time. After the next round of combat, this unit will be eaten by the front unit without an eaten ability. Okay. So I just play it whenever I want, and then one of my units will eat it. And it will gain +3 attack and lifesteal 1. Okay. I mean, might as well. It will be eaten now. And then, what do? So I guess I should just Glimmer then. And probably Prismal Dust. And that's about it, really. Okay. Can we kill the Collector, please? So, trigger feeding on units with eaten abilities. Oh, so you mean like just do it immediately? That's the whole point, right? So just do it right now, without waiting for the next turn instead. Okay. That's okay. Let's use the Shade Splitter for now. So I cannot use it to kill the Collector. It doesn't have any damage on it. Well, I'll just play the Steward there then. Collector will die like that. I'll have to play Glimmer there. And then... Well, so if I play this thing, and then I just use Feast, so it will be eaten immediately and I just get 1 mana. I see. And then, like, heal myself, I suppose, or something? Though it doesn't really do anything. I think I get the idea. Honestly, might as well just play, like, a double Train Steward at this point. And just use Prismal Dust. Something like this. Well, let's feed some things to my Steward, I suppose. And then protect it. Can I get my... I don't remember how they're called. Glimmers. I can. So play 1 Glimmer, play this thing, and we're just winning. Well, I like this so far. Seems fun. Money, clan packs, allied clan packs, hell yeah. Mine Collapse. Deal 3, X +3. So 3 times, right? That means 3 times damage. 3 times mana spend the damage to an enemy unit. And on Slay, gain 2 mana. Okay. Prismal Dust. Consume, apply more damage shield, but I already have 2 of them. I don't really need the 3rd one, really. Yet. Entomber Assault, deal 3 damage. On Slay, add 2 uncommon or rare morsel units to your hand. Okay. I do have damage spells already, though. So this is a bit worse. This actually can generate mana. You know, I just think damage shield is just incredible. Like, this is just so strong. So strong. Even though, yeah, it's a bit of an overkill. I have 2 of them, yes, but this is so good with my X+3 thing. So I'll actually take it. Sting. Deal 10 damage to the front enemy unit, draw +1. Okay. Sharpen, apply +4 damage and spikes 4. Probably not. Vine Grasp, deal 3 damage, move that unit to the front. Do I need to do that? To move enemy units to the front? Not really. Like, my main damage spells right now are Glimmers. And they're AoE, so it doesn't really do much. Stings, maybe? Just spam some stings. Let's try it. I don't know. Probably doesn't really do much. Draw +1 is okay, though. Cost 0. Why not try it? Let's try it. So left is Awoken and unit upgrades. Do I have units even? No. Good to know. Or spell upgrades and Umbra units. Well, I have to go for spell upgrades, I guess. Yeah. There are no units, so has to be that. Well, get an Umbra unit first. Morsel Master. When you summon a Morsel unit on this floor, create a copy. That sounds ridiculous. What the hell? And I can sacrifice it to get the exact copy of its ability. So that, look, the way I see it, if I take this thing, I already have a scaling mechanism into the late game. I would like to get some help after that, but like, I don't need to. That is already good enough. I like that. Or, Gorge, gain damage shield 1. Gorge. Triggers when this unit eats a unit. So when it eats something, it gets damage shield 1. So if you feed stuff to it... Okay, I already can see the problem there. So the problem is, we have some shade splitters by default, right? We have something to eat. But I can only feed one thing. Well, I can feed several things. I can split it between them. But it will be just less efficient. Like, I will just probably not be able to scale as well. So I need to be careful about that. And maybe like... I mean, this champion doesn't really do anything for now. In terms of eating something special. But maybe he will be. We'll see. We'll see. So, regardless. I think I should just go for Morsel Master right now. Because it's definitely usable. And then we'll see about it later. Maybe I will go for some Gorge synergy as well. We'll see how that goes. So what about spells though? Permafrost. Do we want Permafrost? No, I don't think so. I don't really want to keep any of my spells currently. I just want to play them as quickly as possible. -1 cost is incredible. So I think the idea is... Prismal Dusts are actually like... It's really good to upgrade them. In that regard, you just get like more damage shields. But I already have a lot of them. So I think Glimmer is the best one. Just get it to 0 cost. And 20 magic power and consume. Well, I'm not so sure about that one. I can use it on Restore, I suppose. But I kinda just want to get rid of it, really. I don't know about Consume. I'll still need to play it. And I don't really even want to see it ever. I would like to purge it at some point. Maybe not right now, but eventually. Just press those buttons. A lot. I think it's a reroll. Let's reroll. Double stack. Oh my god, you can double stack those things. What does it do? So gain double stack and cost +1. Wait. Okay. Okay, so at 0 mana, it would be 4, right? At 1 mana, it would be 6. And at 2 mana, it would be 8. And without that, at 0, it would be 3. So, worse already. Yeah, okay. Okay, so double stack definitely matters. I should press this button for sure. This is good. And then -1 cost to another Glimmer, maybe. Yeah, okay, that's decent. And then definitely I did want to get some magic power on my Glimmers, but I can't really do that anymore. So maybe just restore them, or just skip. I think it's just a skip, honestly. Oh yeah, about boons. Let me actually see less strings. 10. This is like at least 50, I think. At least 50, this Divine Temple. So 60. That's also a lot, potentially. That's also a lot. That's a lot of Divine Temples. Okay, I think I should skip this one. I don't really need gold. Next floor, by the way, next string is Duplicate or Spells Reforge. I don't really have anything to duplicate, really. Yeah, I don't even know. I guess, I'm thinking if I really want this 100 gold. I don't think so. I'm not really that big of a fan of my deck currently. I'm not really sure I will be able to handle the high difficulty at the moment. So 10 armor for the unit draft. Okay. Okay, well, Train Steward goes out. So what do I do with this Penumbra then? Set it up like on floor 2 maybe? Yeah, let's try it. Floor 2. Let's go. Morsel Master then. And then just... yeah? Just do it like this and then just get some morsels. So this is plus... which one do I want to duplicate? That's the question. I think I want to duplicate this one. And then I'll still just play this one normally, I guess. Okay. What is this? Oh, it still summons them. Oh, it just goes over capacity. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, not what I expected. It's a lot of buffs. I need to kill the Collector. Just get rid of this. Collector needs to be killed by the Steward. Not really a lot of choice. That's a lot of attack. Sure. Play this thing. Play this thing. And actually get some damage shield as well. Done. That's a lot of purges that I need to deal with. So, I'm pretty safe that I don't really need to kill them. Even if they will be able to damage my pyre a little bit, it doesn't really matter that much. Get one Steward there, play like a double purge, get some damage shield maybe, and just go. So that's a boss, right? Playing Glimmer doesn't really do anything. Does it even matter if I play Sting? Yeah, it matters a little bit. It will help me get a bit more HP on my pyre later. It's okay. Playing Glimmer there doesn't do anything anymore. So I should just play it on this floor instead, I guess. Play Purge. Do I get a Train Steward? Yeah, probably. Probably should. I'm not even sure, honestly. Does it even matter? No, I should have, because I can't really eat until the fight is over anyway. I'm just killing it. I'm just straight up killing it, really. Okay. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really deal enough damage anyway. It's just spikes and that's all there is to it. More Prismal Dusts. Probably. Apply Lifesteal 4 and Ember Drain 2 to a friendly unit. How does that work? So, okay. So Ember Drain, you lose 1 mana for every stack of Ember Drain. So you lose 2 mana, and then it decreases, and you lose 1 more mana next turn. So basically you apply Lifesteal 4, but you lose 3 mana over the next 2 turns. Perils of Production. Apply Rage 3 and Ember Drain 2 to a friendly unit. Gain 3 mana. So same idea. You lose 3 mana, but later, and immediately you gain 3 mana and you get Rage 3. And also you can just lose a unit, right? Oh, also it can be eaten probably. That's a good point. So if it's eaten immediately, then you just get mana and with no downside really. Okay. Actually that sounds fun, but I'll just pick Prismal Dust though. Let's be real. I don't really need Third Glimmer. Plus 10 attack and minus 2 health. That's not really what I'm doing. I don't think so. Maybe just one more Sting. Let's just do one more Sting. Okay. Morsel Maid. Hunger. Feed on units with Eaten. What is Hunger? Triggers when a unit with Eaten is summoned. Oh, so it immediately eats it. Gorge. Triggers when this unit eats a unit, so gets just more health and attack. I see. It can be really, really strong, but it needs some sacrifices on it though. Animus of Will is also interesting, by the way. If you can feed some morsels to it. I'm not really sure what my deck currently is doing. That's the issue there. I don't really want this thing. Because, I mean, it feeds on units with Eaten, yes, but so does everyone else, really. That's not really the benefit there, right? I can also do that with anyone else, really. Multi-strike. Animus of Will is really, really good, especially with those Prismal Dusts. I can actually protect it. Or, by the way, I didn't even, like, pay attention to this. But yeah, that will not be it, though. So, Gorge, gain lifesteal 1. So, when eats something, gain lifesteal. No, I think it's Animus, actually. Because I don't really see the point of using this thing when I can just feed my champion. For example. And it's not like I have that many of those morsel things anyway. I just have 4 spells and that's it. So, yeah, let's just go Animus and see if we can do something about that. So, Lev doesn't really do anything. Duplicate what? I can... You know, I think the best thing to duplicate is actually my Prismal Dust. And it's not like I really particularly want that even. But that is actually the best thing. Also, if I get like another Morsel Master, it should create 2 copies, right? That's pretty ridiculous as well, potentially. But yeah, left is just underwhelming. I think it's right. Yeah, pretty sure. So let's start with Awoken unit, I think. That's rough. Another Animus or Husk Hermit with Sweep. Can be sacrificed later for plus 30 HP. Oh, I don't really want another Animus. I can't really use it. Oh, you know what I can do, potentially? No, I can't. No, I can't. I would like a tank instead. Those are not tanks. Well, this is kind of a tank. It's just 30 HP though. I think I'm supposed to tank with my Prismal Dusts. I think that's the idea for this deck. Which means Animus of Will actually works just fine, honestly. I don't really need the second one though. So maybe just go for Husk Hermit. Or just skip. So it sweeps, but it would need to survive for that first. Sacrifice it later for plus 30 HP. On what? On like Morsel Master or something. Maybe I should get it actually, just to sacrifice it later. It will be helpful somewhat for now, and later like plus 30 HP as a sacrifice is actually decent. Yeah, you know what, I'll just take it. Not sure about that though. So, next, I think let's visit the caverns, and then it will be artifacts time. That's sacrifice, right? Yeah. Yeah, let's lose some health, sure. 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 Ooh, sting spells get plus 10 magic power and piercing. That's incredible. I have 2 of them. Okay, okay, yeah. Hell yeah. I don't really care about HP anyway. So, okay. Let's get another artifact then. That is curious, actually. Friendly units get plus 5 is... You know, this is surprisingly relevant. So, first of all, my enemies get stronger immediately. Even like without any buffs. And this thing with the sweep also gets stronger. But also the idea is that I can actually use my morsels as an offensive unit now. That's interesting. Or just get steward units buffs? No. No, I don't think so. I think this is either this thing or -1 to everyone? -1 attack to all enemies? I don't think so. Let's get this one. Oh yeah. So what can we do? I cannot reroll there. It will definitely be -1 cost. I guess just to Prismal Dust? Yeah. Like this one. This is incredible. I can actually duplicate it later. No. Do I reroll after all? I didn't want to reroll. It might be a right idea though. I want magic power. Rerolling might be too good there. I have to reroll, I think. Okay, that's good. So the idea would be to buff my Glimmer. Now it can actually deal some damage. And I always have some uses for minus mana. For example, on my Prismal Dusts, yeah. That's one of the best upgrades. Well, and that's it then. Let's go. Enemy units enter with armor 5. We'll deal with that. And it also pushes my units to the back. We'll see how that goes. So return, what do we return? I have no idea. Steward? Maybe? Okay. So get like Penumbra there. And like Morsel Master. And Husk Hermit maybe. It will just be able to kill all of that stuff. Use some random Glimmer. And then just apply Prismal Dust to Penumbra. Okay. Done. Well. This Glimmer just kills everyone. So probably use it there. Maybe get my Enemies of Will there as well. Cannot really kill this thing. Why is it damaged for 4? What happens there? Oh, because it sweeps. I see. Well, I can just set up a Train Steward, then it will just die, but I'm okay with that. Yeah, let's just do something like this. And then just feed my morsels to my Penumbra, I guess. If I understand correctly, then my steward should die, and then they will be eaten by my champion at this point. Let's see. Yeah, I think so. Right? They did get eaten. Oh, they didn't because it has sweep. Oh, god damn it. Really? Really? Okay, you should just die. You also should just die. And if I'm not protecting my thing, then I'll just be pushed to the back and killed. Oh well, can't really do much about that. Yeah, it will be killed now. Oh well. I should see at least one of those morsels. So I probably should just play one more morsel. They can't tank though. I can apply Prismal Dust to them. Probably not a good idea, however. Let's just tank with morsels. And then, like, apply a couple of Prismal Dusts at least. Get some more magic shields. And I can use this one later, potentially. To get more, when I get more mana. Definitely a lot of inefficiency in how I go around those fights. So... some magic shield, I suppose, yeah. Can sting one of them. I guess you just sting this one. Feast doesn't really do anything. So... just skip it then. Okay. Okay, so Glimmer is happening. I think I should use Sting first though, then Glimmer. Then actually Shade Splitter. Feed some things to my champion and then actually stack a lot of damage shields onto it. 21 damage shield. How about that? Yeah, that's a bit too much. That's what I figured. Okay. Can feed it some more by the end of it. Okay. Yeah, that's a bit of an overkill. I still have like 15 damage shields left, so... welp. Shroud Spike. Consume. Trigger feeding on a morsel unit 2x plus 3 times, so 2 times the amount of mana you put. Oh my god, that's ridiculous. What the hell? This is also ridiculous. Spikes on what spikes? Are you crazy? Look at this. I mean, I have no idea, but I kinda have to pick this, right? Technically, the best pick there is Rail Spike. The problem is I don't really have... I cannot be sure that I draw those Shade Splitters. And that's the only card that I have to go with Shroud Spike, right? I can't actually ensure that I will have them when I use this thing. But it's so much feeding. Rail Spike is correct, though. I'll have my chances to play it later, but Rail Spike is just clearly the correct pick there. Yeah. This has to be it. If I had more feeding, if I had like more morsel summoning spells, then it would be a whole different thing. Over Gorgia. Gorge plus 2 attack permanently. What? Wait, what? What do you mean permanently? Oh, you mean like between the fights? For the whole run? I see. Then it's a bit too late for that, I think. And I already have my Penumbra. It's like it's sort of a project that you need to start very early, and it just doesn't work like that anymore. So yeah, probably not. Another Morsel Master. That's like, I don't see why not really. This is really good. It's just 1510 just by itself for 1 floor capacity. That's decent. Or like a quick Animus of Speed. That's not what my deck does. I'm not exactly sure what my deck does yet, but it's not that. That I'm sure about. So let's just get Morsel Master. Do I need mana? No. Do I need draw? Well, always, yes. Floor capacity. I mean, I have enough floor capacity from Penumbra. I can get more, but I don't have to. I think it's just draw. Draw is always good. You cannot go wrong with that. And like the rest is, I'm not really even sure why would I do that. So left is card removal. It's really good. Unit upgrades, really good. And Umbra unit. Or right is artifact, buy health, and gold. No, it has to be left. Not a choice. Temple. Gain perch and cost -1. Not happening. Spell chain. So can cast twice. Something. You cannot use it on X cost cards, right? Because you will not be able to cast the following one. Well, you can actually. You can actually if you apply -1 mana, probably. Yeah. Oh my god, you can actually do that. You can do Spell Chain, and then you can get -1 mana on it as well. And then you can cast Spell Chain as well. The copy of it. For the same value, like for the +3 value from my artifact. Okay, this is very complicated. I think it's a skip though. I don't really need any of those. Yeah, I think it's unnecessary. I can always do that stuff later. It's not like I really need something right now. Yeah, no reason to make it more difficult for myself. So just upgrade the champion then. Summon +3 floor capacity on this floor. Or 1 more floor capacity and trample. Here's the issue. Trample will just usually be not useless, but like the problem is I will not be able to go through the frontliners normally. I don't really have much damage. I don't have enough damage. It's just if you can't like deal more than 100 damage, you will just not be able to kill enemy tanks normally. So I don't... Why, right? Like, just why? I think this is just better. And then Umbra unit. Morsel Maker. Resolve. Summon an Antumbra Morsel and a Magma Morsel. And Morsel Masters, when you summon a Morsel unit on this floor, create a copy. And this summons 2 of them. Oh, and you just, like, get +12, +12. Okay, I have to pick this. I have to pick this. And also, if you sacrifice it on something, you get Resolve +6, +6. So after every combat, you have that. Well, I'm definitely picking this. That's not the question there. But what do I do next, though? I don't want Endless. Right? Yeah, even if something dies, it's not really a problem. Do I even want health, though? On what? Why would I want health? On Husk Hermit? Damage on my multi-strike, maybe? That's okay, I guess. This is so weird. I mean, I guess just buff my Animus of Will. That makes sense, I suppose. Yeah. And then what? I can reroll, but it doesn't really even do anything. Oh, this is so weird. I think I should buff like Husk Hermit. I'm not even sure why I'm doing that, to be honest. But like, what else though? Morsel Maker? Why? Just get more HP so that it doesn't randomly die? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I guess let's buff Husk Hermit. And that's it. And remove something? Remove, like... I definitely need to remove restores. That's not the question there. Yeah. This has to be done. Those are horrible. And I can remove one more, in fact. What is the next thing? Actually, upgrades. Upgrades, yeah. Most likely upgrades. So, I need my money then. Let's just continue in that case. Oh, yeah. At the start of battle, enemy units appear on each floor. Well, get some gold. I will probably need some gold, so I'll agree on that. Not a big fan of that challenge, though. Like, restore, I guess. So what is happening? Get the Penumbra there. Get the Morsel Master there. Might as well just play the Steward, maybe? No, just let it go through. It's not a problem, whatever. And just get, like, a couple of Stewards on this floor instead. Yeah, maybe. And get some damage shields, I guess. One of them is still alive, but whatever. It will just deal some damage to my Pyre. Who cares? That's actually a decent amount of damage, but still. Oh yeah, this will be a lot of stuff. I have no idea. I think, like, Feast is kind of irrelevant. Restore is definitely irrelevant. Need to kill this Collector, by the way. We'll get to that, though. So, Morsel Maker will be happening. It will be happening. It will be happening somewhere there. It doesn't really matter at what space. For example, there. Okay, you can die. You can proceed. I don't really care about you. I can draw more. No, my god, I can get even more Morsel Masters. Let's actually get some Morsel Masters, some more of them. And let's draw. There is a Glimmer. I can just apply some damage shields now. And then, Glimmer. Kill... I can't even kill this one. He has a spell shield. Well, buff myself, I suppose. Cannot feast. Can play Train Steward. Might as well just play it to get rid of it. And then Glimmer. Feast doesn't do anything, so skip. Wait a minute. So first of all, it actually didn't summon that many of them. It only summoned 3. So there is a limit then. Okay, 7 unit limit, I see. Didn't know about that. But also, so that means I don't need one of my Morsel Masters there. One of them should be on another floor instead. Well, whatever. So, Piercing. Kill this thing. This is just very convenient to kill it with Sting right now. Then probably I should use my Husk Hermit to actually kill the healer. And just, honestly, just get some... They will be dead anyway. So just get some 10 damage shields. 10! That's basically how I'm winning. That's the idea for this deck. Is it a good idea? I don't know. But that's all this deck does, pretty much. And, I don't know. Seems to be fine. What is even happening there? Do I need to Glimmer something? So I can, like, Sting? Those die anyway. Don't really care. Kill this thing. Can't play Animus anymore. Okay, I can actually get some morsels, I suppose. Yeah. Actually, if I can make my Animus to survive. Well, I can't play it anymore even. Whatever. Too complicated, just go. So, eat them. Finally I can do that. And then get some more random morsels. More damage shields. Well, that's just what I need, right? Stings. Something like this, and get this train steward there, I suppose. Okay. And then another Animus of Will. Kill the frontliner. Protect myself with like some random morsels. Can I get better morsels that can actually survive this? Probably not. So just play something, Glimmer. Play this thing. So much damage. I didn't even try to damage it. I don't really even have anything. That's like minus 25% HP by itself. Play this. Play HP thing. Feast on it. Play more of it. Use it there. Restore. Go. How's this thing supposed to kill anything? I have 12 damage shield. That's just not happening in this video. Well, lesson learned. I shouldn't use two of those duplicators at once. Consume, apply, trample. Interesting. So that's how I can get trample. I think I should do that, yeah. Just use it once for my champion. That's okay. Gravel, apply damage shield 1. 1! Add 2 uncommon or rare morsel units to your hand. I don't really care as much about damage shield 1. That's very funny. But morsel units are okay, but I can generate them. I do have synergies, but not as many as you could think. Like, all that I do with morsels, I just generate them, and that's it. So I don't really see much of a point in getting even more of that thing. Cannibalize. Sacrifice, add 3 uncommon or rare morsel units to your hand. So sacrifice something, and then you get 3 morsels. Kill a friendly unit to play this card. Curious. Definitely good. I think all 3 are making my deck stronger overall. But I think I would rather just have Trample, honestly. Trample is good. Let's get Trample. Wildwood Custodian. Draw +1. Or, draw -2 next turn, but +1 mana per turn for the rest of battle. I don't really need mana. Draw +1 is good. If I can protect this thing, this will be decent. Kinda like that. Yeah, sure. Maybe like on floor 3. Or, by the way, restore 1 health, gain 1 mana, draw +1. Is there any reason to pick, like, something special there? Something specific? I think I'll just get the draw +1 thing. It is kind of decent. Is it even good, though? I will not even be able to protect it most of the time. And it's just a dead draw whenever I get it. Like, immediately on this turn when I get it, I will not be able to get any benefit from it. And it's just -1 card. And then next turn, we'll get even, because it draws 1. And then only after that, it will start, like, bringing you some value. I think it's just a skip, honestly. Those are okay, but those are all eh. Very eh. Okay. So, right side looks much better immediately. Just card removal, just because of that even. This is useless. This is like, not useless, but you know, 20 health is like whatever. And some gold, I don't know. I think it's just right side. Caverns then, first of all. Well, let's check the temple. Not using Perch Stone. 30 magic power. For what? Stings? Glimmers? Well, actually, I do have an unupgraded Glimmer. That is interesting. How many... 3 Divine Temples. No, 2 Divine Temples. And then 1 Divine Boons by the end of it. So I don't have to use anything, but I think I will use the magic power thing. Or sacrificing, potentially. So I would actually be able to sacrifice, for example, this Morsel Master on the Morsel Maker. Make it 2 in 1. But I don't really see much of a point in that, though. Let's go for the Caverns. Right, so that was an artifact of my choice. +1 floor capacity on each floor. +3 floor capacity, but on a random floor. Or -1 floor capacity on each floor, but +15 magic power. Not magic power. I think it should be on every floor. It's actually, I'm very particular, I think, on what floor do I want to, like, set up my champion. Yeah, I think it should be... Here's the idea. I think for my champion it doesn't really even matter. Like, it doesn't matter. It basically already, like, expands my floor at that point to the maximum capacity, right? So it only matters, really, for my additional setup, which would be some sort of a weird, like, Animus of Will with, like, some tanking and some other stuff like that. But for that, I would just rather increase the capacity on a random floor and then just set it up there by choice. Yeah, I think it would just work better like that. And my champion doesn't really even need help anyway, in that regard. So, what can we get? Damage shield 3. +10 attack. Damage shield 3. Endless. I mean, damage shield 3 is actually very cheap. Just on something like Morsel Maker is... It's already really good. Yeah, maybe. Maybe something like that. Sure. For example. And then 10 power. For Animus of Will it's okay, but I would like some mixed HP thing instead. I can just improve like Morsel Master, for example. Or I can just skip. I don't really need HP. Yeah, honestly, I think it's just a skip. I don't really need pure damage, I mean. Don't really need pure damage. Reroll. Large Stone is... It might be the best choice for Animus. Now, the idea is I can actually feed it now. Because most of my feeding will just go into my champion, but it will just be getting fed, but there will be some leftovers, and I can just use it to feed my Animus. I think this has to be done. This is just too strong. And then more HP on the Husk Hermit, maybe? And just some random, like, +5, +10 to one of the Morsel Masters. Something like this will be the setup for now. And double card remove on Restore for sure. And then Train Stewards. I kinda like Feast with the way my deck currently works. So just probably, yeah, probably just train stewards, honestly. Sure. Okay, then we do one Divine Temple thing, and it will be plus 30 magic power, I think. So yeah, for the Glimmer, that's actually decent now. I can use it. And just continue for now. So we're still in a yellow zone, that's good. Don't really want to do sacrifices. Let's go. 15 armor, 450 gold. Well, yellow zone should be fine. I should be able to deal with that. So, there are like several ways this thing can go. Should get rid of the Husk Hermit probably. Probably. So, yeah. Anyway, I cannot set up Penumbra on floor 1, I think. Especially against stealth units, by the way. That is not really what I want. I can and should kill them. But after that, though, setting up Penumbra on floor 1 is a bit too dangerous. Yes, it will have damage shields, but that's kind of my win condition, though. And I can't really risk it, I think. So, if first floor gets capacity, do I just ignore it then? Well, anyway, Penumbra should be set up on floor 2, probably. Or 3. Does it matter? Let's go with floor 2. Get some morsels. It should be like one morsel master, I think. I can get another one, but I'll regret it later. So I think for now I'll just use it like this. And set up this morsel master on the 3rd floor instead. Or on the 1st one. Can I protect it? Maybe I can. Let's see. So, and just get some damage shield for now. Well, get rid of, I don't know, Animus? Really? No way. No way this is correct. I need to protect my 1st floor thing. So this gets played. Morsel Maker gets played. I don't know, just get rid of Animus for now. I can always play it later, I just need it against the boss, that's it. So, I kill this thing with a Sting. I protect myself with the Husk Hermit. And then I also play the Morsel Maker, right? That's the idea. And that's it, pretty much. Just get some more damage shields. Yeah. Okay. Well, Glimmer is happening. I can't even kill them. God damn it. Well, they're not really killing anything anyway, so whatever, really. Yeah, I'll play it. And then Animus of Will. Oh yeah. And I can get Trample. Need to kill this thing as well. I should just get Trample, I guess. Even though... No, it does actually help. It does allow me to deal a bit more damage. Just get more damage shield, I don't really care. Okay, that's it. Alright. Well, one Sting is happening. I'll just kill this thing. And then we feast. Clearly. And then I should use this thing eventually. But I might as well just use Shade Splitters before that. But I can't even play them. No, I can. I will just summon new things after that. Like, they will be eaten, I think, and then I'll summon new ones with my Morsel Maker. That will be the order of it. So, kill this thing. Get one more Steward and play. Maybe there, even. I don't know, man. And then get some more buffs. Okay. Well, and apparently that's all the waves. I don't really need a steward. Maybe I will need a steward though. Do some healing, and then like get some more morsels. Yeah, so they will be eaten. I can actually eat them right now. Probably should. And then eat some of those. Lifesteal? Maybe. And some damage there. And just play some random stings to draw more. That's it, really. So, get rid of the dead weight. Play the glimmer. Actually, both of the glimmers. And he's just dead. Poor thing. Okay. Can even protect myself with a steward as well. And that's it. Cannibalize another feast or grovel. At this point, honestly, I can just set up an Animus of Will by itself. And it will just be fine by itself. I can just feed it things, and that's it. I don't need another feast for sure. Grovel is okay-ish, actually. It's really unnecessary, but okay-ish. I can try Cannibalize. Let's try it. Let's try it. Sounds fun. Restoring Retreat. Restore 10 health to a unit and descend it. So it can actually be used on an enemy unit, right? That is somewhat decent, in fact. Shot Channeler. Spikes on friendly units deal +1 damage per stack. I'm not using spikes. And Pyre Shards apply spikes 4. I don't need spikes. It's either Restoring Retreat or it's skip. I think it's a skip. This is very, very complicated. I don't really... Well, it's not that complicated, I guess. If it was 1 mana, that would actually be fine, I think. But for 2 mana, it's a bit too much to use it just on an enemy. A bit too much. Yeah, I think it's a skip. Okay, and I will take a break there, actually. So for now, thanks for watching, and we'll continue with this in the next one.